Rock on. This is Sheri at Psychic Hope Intuitive. I want to get right into this particular reading. This is going to be just tapping into what came to me to kind of touch on. And I just had this insight about somebody's going through something where they're fighting for their male, um, partner. It could be a marriage, or maybe you in a relationship that you've been together for so long. It's like a marriage, right? So I want to kind of tap into that, and that's kind of like the theme, what I'm talking about. Overall, I'm picking up that you're going to keep your man. You're going to stay with the man that you chose to be with, who you love. And so we're going to talk about that, kind of get into the tarot to kind of identify that energy. But that's basically what I'm saying is that, he's your man and you're going to keep him. You decided to do that. This is on the soul level, and you're going through something. So this is somebody that been with someone for a long time. This is the main energy that I'm picking up. It could be that you probably just with the person maybe not that long, but whatever reason it felt like that the connection is very strong, but it's a third party. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of moving my cards around, kind of tap into that energy and go from there. So the first card I do get is the Eight of Wands. So I do pick up something is moving fast in your favor. So what I understand is that this particular energy is where you've been through a lot with him. So this is definitely a female. And then right after I had that feeling, I had the insight of from a male perspective. I might have to do a separate video for that. But nonetheless, this right here is for like the female is going through something, but something is about to change real fast. And that's what it just came to me as if your spirit was saying in the sense that, he's you're gonna fight for him. You're gonna work through uh, the communication issues. You're gonna work through not seeing him often. You're gonna work through this third party, and I do pick up a female, another female, but it's going to be justice. So whatever happened before is as if you forgave him or you understand what happened. It could be kind of complex. Maybe it was some flirting. Maybe whatever it is. At the end of the day, you chose that he's your man and you're going to fight for the relationship. Y'all came too far. I do pick up he's a good father. For some reason, I'm keep picking up from the third side. So this is really raw, okay? Live reading the energy. So do I do see that it's going to be like a new beginning, and this kind of tap into it with this particular card, which is the Hanging Man. So with that, it's almost kind of like the energy as if he goes back and forth sometimes, maybe in his thoughts, maybe it's what he wants, maybe he's confused. I feel the word now is coming in seduction. And sometimes with that, it's just to kind of talk about it, understand it, and share it, and then where y'all want to go from there. I do pick up that you felt like it was initially hiding some things. Not really confessing, not really talking about it, and then that's just kind of feed into it. So if you're not married, this could be where you get about to get married and then the enemy comes in to create that temptation. That's one aspect. I do pick up when I felt that here's another card coming from the third deck is the Nine of Cups. So he does love you. So the issue is whatever happened, either counseling, talking to somebody, having a third party, whatever that is, it's like it's not as destructive to the sense that it's over. It's more of coming to heal it, coming to talk about it, talk it out, then decide. But it seems like you're deciding because that's the theme of the energy that came through me. Like, I got to upload this, okay? And go live reading the cards to the energy that I felt that it's somebody, a female that decided that no matter what you went through, you're willing to save it and you're willing to go through those cycles of healing to understand it and go forward. He will go to therapy or he will want to talk about it. He will want to do whatever it needs to do to save this connection. Now I hear the marriage or save the long term relationship. And then you have the Eight of Wands that I'm being home to look at. So with the Eight of Wands means definitely something fast moving to me. And that's what I pick up, that it's going to be some changes just by you deciding you're going to stay to figure it out, to heal, and to work it out, and you want to keep him. Okay? Before this particular started recording, I wrote my two dices. This right here is a Sagittarius. I always kind of connect that to some type of justice, weighing out the different things to come in balance. And then I wrote this dice and I got Venus. So we're definitely talking about a love connection. So now the cards wanted me to take this. So this is like my way of reading, particularly with this particular subject, where it's just some energy that I tapped into or it was sent to me in that regard, and it wanted me to kind of focus. So yes, he does have like temptation, he does have offers, he does have distraction. Now I pick up the job, but for whatever reason, it's like the energy is coming to me like, like a kite. Then it has like the string to the kite and it's about to fly off and you want to go here and there, but you're still able to reach for it to bring down that kite to where you are. So this rose in the middle is you, and these are the other distraction, the Seven of Cups. So yes, it's a lot. So either number one, when that happens, and you have the enemy in it too, okay? Don't get me wrong. Everybody's responsible for their choices. He has to choose right. You have to choose right. But at the end of the day, you do have extra elements in it that you got to understand. And I do pick up that this is spiritual warfare. Yes, it is. Look at that. I just felt that energy there. So you're definitely fighting um, with things that maybe you don't see, but you pick up. He still has to choose right. You have to choose right and come to an understanding. But it seems like you decided that you want the connection to stay. You want to grow, and when the enemy's in it, and all this distraction and all this things going on, that means something big is coming. So if you're not married, you're on the path to be married, but this can really shake it up. If you're about to get in a relationship, this can break it up. So it's something that you and him is about to have, that now the temptation is coming in to destroy it, basically. So it is spiritual warfare. I'm going to see what else to kind of come out of this. And here you are. So you're very strong. You do love him. I picked that up. You do want a change. You want abundance. You want love. You want justice. So whoever she is, she's going to get, karma is real, okay? So no matter what role that they play in it, you still have to answer to karma if it's not done right. So you did get the justice card. So you're going to have some type of positive outcome coming out of this. Some mental peace. I heard about mental peace. I heard that in spirit. So with the strength card with the lion, that symbolizes to me Jesus. That means you're a strong, blessed person. That means you do get blessings. So whatever that you found out, you had to get you some clarity and to be able to really identify how he feels about you. But when I got this card, I felt that he does have love feelings for you. For those, not everybody of the collective that's tuning into this, some of them, the male, is sorry what he did. He's very sorry. He wants to offer you. He only sees you. He does acknowledge that he's all this other distraction, but at the end of the day, he wants to choose you. Okay, and it seems like, oh, these cars are popping hot. It's hard to explain, but he wants to choose you. And look at that, you have the star. So to me, when I look at this card and the energy, he only sees you, but at the same time, it's like it's being pulled. It's like it's hard to explain. Almost like a tornado, like you're holding on to something, but that's a good one. And the tornado like pulls up everything around you, and you're trying to stay focused on what you're trying to do. So, depending on the circumstance or whatever happened, at the end of the day, number one, you decided that's your man, you're going to keep him. Okay, they're going to have to deal with it. So, I do pick up you coming in with the energy musician. You're going to make it happen. You're going to do what needs to do. You're going to go back in the boxing ring and you're going to fight. I do pick up that he's, oh, look at that card that jumped like that. Interesting, right? When I put it here, he's willing to go and fight as well to work it out. Some of them might be fearful you're going to walk away. So they don't know. Look at the cards are moving. The cards are moving. The cards are moving. Yeah, so this is the Page of Swords. So he's willing to fight what needs to be fought. Fight that out. I always kind of connect, particularly in this energy, that the swords represents, a spiritual warfare, fighting it. This is the interpretation of the energy that I'm reading the cards of that feeling, that message that you want your man, you want to stay in the relationship. You're gonna work it out, do what y'all needed to do, and y'all gonna come together and work it out. You're gonna figure it out. I do identify styles with the spiritual connection of what's going on. That's why I feel this is actually a spiritual warfare to break it up, so you won't see all the harvest and the hard work and walk away for something that could be something magnificent. So here you got the King of Swords. So yeah, he's coming out fighting. I do pick up for some is some lies been told on him. Almost saying, don't believe him. Believe what whoever's telling you. Don't believe him, and you should leave him. These cards are popping hot. And here it is, the Two of Wands. So it is a coming together with the energy there. It's coming together of willing to talk it out, understand, willing to make it work. And glad to hear, like you're going to tell them or show them. Oh, these cards are so popping hot, meaning that they all just want to blah, 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 just jump everywhere. Okay, so this right here is the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it's definitely abundance in that. Because to me, the enemy never goes after anything if it ain't nothing. But if it's something worthy, if it's something of value, he's coming to take it. So this relationship seemed like it was on a path, going well, what have you, or maybe an old pattern arose. At the end of the day, is something that y'all both gonna decide is worth fighting for, and then y'all gonna work together to eliminate that. Maybe create boundaries. Who's ever being the temptress or whatever, or maybe it's a group, maybe it's a group of family members that feel this or that and got their 2 cents in it or 3 cents, whatever. At the end of the day, you're gonna decide that it's worth fighting for to stay together. Look at the energy there, and he's with it. He's with it. He feels fulfilled with you. He chooses you as, oh, look at that card jumping. Come on. In the name of the Lord. Look at that. Musician card. This card and musician card jumped. So the musician card to me is a powerful symbol. It definitely means it's taking action. So whatever he's got going on, he's gonna do it to eradicate that. And he's gonna become the king or return to be the king, whatever what you need. The strength card to me is a female that doesn't really take mess and needs something strong as a leader, strong as an authority, you know, needs a king. You can get an emperor. Come on, add that too. But nonetheless, that's the main objective. So you have to rise to the occasion. And it seems like he's going to do that and come to you and fight for what he really wants. Out of all the temptation, he's going to choose you, return back to you, or you return back to him, whatever, whatever. Okay, how about that? Okay, now I'm gonna do something right here, right quick. Got me some new cards today, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and check this out and see, to clarify all this, what we got to clarify this connection going forward. She feels that she will go forward with him. Oh my goodness, and I got the sun. So the sun represents similar to the tower, happiness, abundance, um, family. The sun is a nurturing type energy. It gives and it gives and it gives and it gives, and it rise again the next day. Waking up in the morning, having breakfast or having dinner, laughing. It's a happy, 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 happy. So, really, on the spiritual sense, the spiritual warfare is to prevent the happiness that both you feel. Believe it or not, there's a lot of energy, or what have you, spirits, or whatever you want to call that, that don't want you to be happy. And this is what you're fighting for. And I do pick up the word peace in spirit now. Peace, to have peace, to be in love, to be in a connection. That's what this is. That's what you're fighting for. Isn't that something? That's what's up. Bottom of the card. Look at that. He gonna be so happy when you call him or talk to him. Okay? Like, bring it. I've been waiting for this. We gonna stay together? Thank you. And you're gonna roll out the lion list. Uh-huh. Okay. If you want a one-on-one session with me, please, you can go to my website at Psychic Hope Intuitive and book your time. And then once you book your time, you just select which gig that you would like to have a session with me. And I'm glad to help. All right. Talk to you in the next one.